So, let's begin with the review. Pokemon Firered. I mean, what can I say? What can I say? It is Kanto through and through. Absolutely incredible Pokemon game. It just going through Kanto again, especially because I started personally with Pokemon Blue on the Game Boy, and eventually when this game released in 2004, I was so excited to go through Pokemon Firered again, and it's just been an absolute blast playing through. I started with Bulbasaur. I got to use Bulbasaur again here. I'll answer your guys' questions after I finish my thoughts. Playing through with Bulbasaur again was a blast because Bulbasaur is one of my favorite Pokemon. Getting to use new Pokemon. I've never used Electabuzz. I've never used Cloyster. I rarely use Dugtrio or Pidgeot or any of that. And while they may not be as uncommon of team members, man, this playthrough was a blast. And I'm so happy that I did it for you guys. At least for me, and maybe that's just because I know there was never really a pacing issue. The only time where things got difficult is when I did the grinding session to get Flamethrower for Flareon, as well as when I did the end game grind to get all the Pokemon to level 50 so we'd have a fighting chance against the Elite Four. Didn't really have much trouble getting through this game, even with a goofy team like that, but I also did choose Bulbasaur, so that definitely helps because he does make the game a shitload easier. And that's kind of it. I mean, I love Kanto's world, even though the graphics are simplistic and the towns aren't really towns. They're like 4 buildings or whatever. I don't know. It's just still so much fun. And there's just a lot of stuff going on with people don't like Pokemon remakes. Other than like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which I agree, Heart Gold and Soul Silver are the best Pokemon games. They are jam-packed full of stuff. Getting to go through both regions with Kanto fully fleshed out since they had the cartridge space to do it. And just, fixing a lot of things like the level curve and Pokeathlon. This isn't a Heart Gold Soul Silver review. Maybe one day. But getting sidetracked here. But a lot of times Pokemon remakes get shafted, and I know at the time the Pokemon Firered came out, it was not necessarily the most wanted, because the main reason a lot of people wanted these games was to be able to trade their Kanto Pokemon up to their Hoenn games, and you can't do that until the end of the post game, which takes quite a while to get to, not including the 18 hours it just took me, but in addition also taking, an ungodly amount of time to actually do the post game, and if you do it without a guide or any kind of thing like that, because they bring back the Braille from Hoenn. If this is the definitive way to play Kanto, if you're just wanting to experience Kanto, I think Let's Go is good. Gen 1, red, blue, and yellow, if you want to visit for historical sake, you can, but I mean, obviously these games are so much more technically sound and a lot better. While I do think it's a little bit of imbalanced with the abilities, especially early on, because you have to deal with static, you have to deal with poison point, especially in a Viridian Forest. It definitely breaks the game in half, and even though this does have the Dark and Steel types, the only Dark and Steel types, there aren't any Dark types, and the only Steel type is Magnemite and Magneton, so Psychics, still broken. If you have a Psychic type, you're going to have an easy breeze through the game. If you choose like Venusaur, Alakazam, or Kadabra, and like Raichu, like you're going to have an easy breeze through this game, especially if you use the Legendaries, since this is one of the only games where you can actually get the Legendaries. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Pokemon Firered. I'll go ahead and read some of your guys' thoughts. Firered is a classic, one of my favorite Pokemon games that I have so many fond memories with. It's fun to watch another playthrough of the game and relive those memories and learn some new stuff. It's just great. Kanto region, best region confirmed. I completely agree. Well, I don't completely agree. I don't think Kanto region is the best region, but it's certainly the region I have the most fun with, and I don't want to get this VOD muted, so we got to go through the title screen because my last VOD got muted here. And I do want to read Ixon's here. I never actually played Pokemon. It's one of those genres that lots of people enjoy, and you enjoy watching people play. You enjoy watching people enjoy it. That's awesome. If you're on the YouTube, you can go ahead and fuck me. Anyway, if you are on the YouTube, you can go and click right here for the previous video, right over here for the best video for you, and up here to subscribe. Thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see ya in the next one.